Hello, welcome to DnD. Time for sped. Oh, the sped run. Yes. Regardless, we can start speed.
Play this game.
Also,
Focus.
someone fucking told me that Zoltarak is just this.
I'm streaming.
Yes. Hey, Boyd, quick question. Can you open Pamish's sheet and just quickly screenshot his current ability scores?
Sure.
Thank you. I'm gonna make my sheet while I tune in.
Okay. I'll put it in play channel.
Well, I'm still here. I'm gonna listen, but
Yeah. DM me if you need any build help. Yeah.
I will.
For feats and stuff.
Just build what you feel would be famine.
So I'm gonna dump the next 6 levels all into strength.
Or
The strength saving throw auto fails.
no, those are fine. Those are like getting shoved.
Okay, but
Yeah,
if
you
I'm
just get pushed.
okay,
Nah, don't be baited like that. I had an int save to be fucking Chains of the Abyss, and it was I have 30 int. I am bugged. I had to hide a rope trick.
Hey, hear me out though. If I'm 500 feet away, how are they gonna check me?
Dog, I was praying in a fucking rope trick. It does not matter. They see you once.
I'll teleport away.
All right.
Got my teleport.
I'll simply dodge. I'll simply dodge.
I'll give recap. So, in last session, as all of you had awoken within your rooms, you were basically told by the sage that the Orange Queen had specifically wanted to speak with you. Mostly, she wanted you to go down to the battlefield and to basically survey the area and place down the armaments that you planned the day before and stuff. Oh, you know, strategize.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. After which, of course, you all got transported over, unless I'm missing something. All right, Hallie. Oh yeah, Hallie had also got summoned back at the cost of basically whatever he learns in the Katsuki records. He basically forgets when he goes outside of it, but he can switch between back and fro. Oh.
Yeah. You can go back in if he needs to remember, like, Severance.
Yeah.
I watched all of Severance. It's really good.
Yes.
Me, when I get really fucking high and enter into the Severance workplace, now my other self has to deal with it.
Yeah.
But yes, as you all got teleported here, you basically arrived to find, basically one noticeable thing is that the trees seem to be sort of dead. They don't have the leaves, as they seem to be somewhat falling off. Unlike the rest of the autumn leaves, which were of golden glow, these ones, of course, are just decaying, along with the grass.
I'll go up and I investigate why it's dead.
Nature check.
Oh, nature.
Whoa. With a 27 nature, as you sort of overlook the plants themselves, like, you basically reach down towards the grass where you are. You can feel that the sort of sense is because the magic here seems to be dwindling, specifically the Fey magics, as war is arriving.
Wait, I have an idea. I stabbed the grass.
Oh, okay. Whatever.
My idea didn't work.
Oh, good. You stabbed the grass. We got a quest update. Thanks. We're so fucked.
I was thinking of necromancing all the grass to help us, but okay, thanks.
So yes, this is the first area of the battleground, as the Orange Queen would basically gesture over this area and go, well, this is the pathway to the portal, to the mortal realm. The mortals will be arriving from that direction, as they'll point this way.
Okay.
And of course,
Oh, they're coming in from the left.
war is coming from that way, as they will point up to the north.
Mm-hmm. Would gate seal be a good plan? Like a little glyph of warning, so like if it's like an what's the word? Like they reach past, they're like, I'm right here, and then the portal like disappears. Although I imagine they have like dispel magic or something. There could be like a surprise or something.
Sprinkles.
What? Yeah.
Dre is left.
Usually it's dependent on where you are, but in this case, I think it's like they're gonna appear there, over there,
Oh.
over there, like general vicinity.
I see. It's like your left hand.
Yeah. He does the holding out your two hands like in an L.
So
I didn't lose. What?
Oh no! That stands for left, right?
It stands for
So-
lose.
Oh, whoops, my bad.
give me
She makes a W.
break it down for me. So let's say we don't put any resources to the human lands. What's that looking like for us? Like, there's so I know stakes of like, hey,
Okay.
we should put XYZ amount of resources here. Or,
So basically, this is the crosswalk. This will be where basically the NPCs and so on will be committing in their battle. Depending on your lineup will depend on whether, of course, the Fae are more dominant, or the mortals are more dominant in the battle. It also, of course, interjects with the Indigo's war thing. Oh, you just throw a Hallion at
Okay.
them.
Just throw Hallion.
The
Yeah,
other,
What do you want? He's got 90d4 damage.
I can
the,
do that now.
The-
I can,
acid vulnerability on Hallion and just leave him at the front line.
the other
I
map,
can actually.
the other map, which will be your battlefield, that will be where you guys will be fighting against, of course, Rokadev. Basically, how well you defend this area will basically determine how long it will take for the Indigo Queen to arrive, if at all. If like
Okay.
fucking Sprinkles doesn't go up behind them and stab them in the back and go, hey.
Because I was wondering if like one version of me like stays behind and then like antipathy, sympathy affecting the mortals, how that would affect the fight.
I will. If this is our battleground for this area, I am casting guards and wards.
Yeah. There's a little last session you're able to at least say
Hey.
there's a fault
Yeah,
between.
Yeah.
Specifically as well for your resources, I've made some little funny assets, including this. So you can like place down. You have 5 ballistas, and you can place them down wherever you want. You could plant them in like fucking in fucking Rokatesh's battlefield, and instead of like fighting, you just all line up on the ballista and just start firing at him.
Wait,
Wait.
I've seen this
wait,
before. I played a board game like this. It was called
wanna try
Balloons
something.
with 2 U's.
Blues.
I will try something with the ballista. My level 1 feature, item augmentation.
Holy shit! You can augment it.
What?
Yes.
Gotta be careful, though.
Enchanter.
I only have 1 slot, and it's used on the Deck of Wonder.
Yeah. How does be aimed at the mortals? Because Rock will like take the like arrow and like what's the word?
Don't use it.
Absorb
Just know the ballista has this feature. It requires 3 actions to use it.
All right, my
Yeah.
augmentation is they can rapid fire it. It no longer has reload.
Ooh.
I'm max leveling Dart Monkey on this shit.
There
you,
we go.
you can pop more balloons.
Yes. I'm making it so it pops lead balloons and can see camo.
That would be a utility. You can make it be 1 action to fire instead of 3.
Okay. What would other options be?
Can you augment me to fire more?
No, that's only items. And I see you as an object already, but not that kind.
Also, I'll put all of these down. You're gonna put them here. Because, yes, Rolkatesh can indeed take them over if he's in the battlefield.
Yeah, so we're
Yeah, these will be aimed at the mortal guys.
Okay, there's 5 of them here.
Can I teleport the ransack, grab an arcane cannon, and come back?
Ransack doesn't exist in the past, right?
Yes, you can't access Ransack anymore.
Fuck. Does anyone have an arcane cannon?
I mean,
Hold on, let
anything
me
I
check.
touch-
No.
I mean, technically, if I touch something, it becomes like it can do magic damage. So, if you want an arcane cannon,
Now sometimes I miss spam. It's just I
hear
feel like I
voice
can still hear his voice.
Doctor, I'm so
I wonder where he went after eating that guy.
You could have it. So a utility enhancement is that you could have it be automatic. So every 3 rounds it shoots on its own if there's no one piloted it.
We also had to figure out the Fey front lines of where we want the warriors, where we want the healers, where we want the sneaky assassins.
Yeah. I'll ponder ballistas. I'm helping Leo with stuff. So Johnny, if you want to take
Okay.
lead for a moment.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
One quick question: did I take sharpshooter? I don't remember if I did.
Yes.
Yes.
You were stacking sharpshooter, Billy.
No, I was stacking thrown weapon master.
You were stacking. I thought it was sharpshooter to get infinite range.
No, it's thrown weapons master to get infinite
Oh.
range with.
Yes,
throwing.
you had
I'm gonna-
sharpshooter.
I'm gonna
Okay.
pull out
Yeah.
some rope and start attaching one of these to Raw.
Oh.
Question. I know at 5 I already have infinite range, but what happens if I go beyond? Just keep taking it.
Nothing.
Okay.
They fire Draco Lich torpedo away.
Alright. You now have a ballista attached onto the back of
Raw.
This is gonna be awesome. Okay, Snuff, make it automatic.
Here. Hold on. Okay, Void, is his everything sword by chance like what's the word I'm looking for? Incorporeal? Like it cuts stuff, but you could still like stuff just kind of goes through it.
No, it's actually just a sword.
Oh, okay. So I can't put it in front of the ballista to make the arrows turn into everything.
No.
Fuck. That was a good idea. I'll turn one of them automatic, like for him.
Whoa.
Maybe we should have waited tomorrow to do this.
They passed.
Like last minute?
Yeah, these don't go away. I can do. They stay there, bud.
No, I mean they're just gonna be firing all night long.
No,
Does it just have like a light switch we turn it on and off?
that's your problem to deal with, not mine, pal.
Alright, what are you doing, Sprinkles?
Question as well. How would we feel about like half and half on the Fey healers side for some of them helping us and some of them helping with the mortal fight? Because I think besides Bastion's lay on hands, and I've got a few spells here and there. That's going to be our support during the actual War God fight. For healing and topping up elephant HP. Or would it be better to just have all of the phase support be on the back end and we can manage by ourselves?
Let me give the current units. Okay. So there is basically 3 versions of infantry that is available as Fae. There are sprites, which are basically the spellcasters. They can turn people into T-Rexes and things like that. And cast confusion and conjure woodland creatures. Whoa. So they're pretty cool. However, they have 1 hit point.
I see. Can they go invisible?
Yes.
Nice.
Okay, I have an idea.
That should be sneaky.
Wait, how big are
The-
sprites?
They're tiny.
Tiny.
Okay.
The issue, though, with going invisible, I believe... Hang on, I need to make sure of this as I go
They're both
through a
actions.
step. One
And then-
is...
They'll reappear after they spellcast.
Okay, it's not... it's concentration.
Right.
So...
it is concentration to go sneaky mode, I see.
The sprite casts invisibility on itself, respiring no components, but it still needs to concentrate. So
Gotcha,
they
okay.
can go invisible. However, wait, no, it's not sprites. It's pixies. That's it, pixies.
Pixies.
Yes.
Pixies, yeah.
They get invisible as self only, but they still need to concentrate.
Okay. So we put all of the sprites on Ra. We have him fly up 150 feet. And they all conjure the biggest animals they can and drop them on the mortals.
And they all die of fall damage.
Oh, yeah.
Also, I'm wrong. They don't have.
Literally raining cats and doggies?
They don't have conjure. It's the thing that they have is polymorph.
Okay.
Okay, so we have each of them bring up a frog. And then
If we have any-
polymorph it into a T-Rex and drop it directly on the enemy.
That's a spell.
Any... Probably better to do it on the polymorph on allies instead of enemies.
Well, no, we're not.
It
We're
can
not
work for
doing.
both.
We're doing it on the frogs, and then the frogs
As
are
long as the frogs are friendly.
falling on the enemies.
The
as
frogs are happy
T-Rexes.
join the battle.
Then there are also then, of course, 10 satyrs, which are the
Was it regular invisibility or greater invisibility? Oh, sorry.
regular invisibility.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Then there is the Satyr Legion, which are the ones that have they're the infantry, so they're the ones with like swords and stuff. So yes, there will be the 10 satyrs. Wow.
You guys can handle those ones. I don't like satyrs.
Let me.
We've had a weird experience with one of them.
Then there are the Then there are the dryads. There was 3 of them, however, there is now 5 due to Johnny saving 2 of them. So there are 5 dryads, which are the healers.
I see.
Specifically, they have a healing sap. So basically, you can drink their sap that they give you, and it heals you.
How much for? What's a good gauge?
Let me go up to here. It counts as a greater healing potion.
Greater. Okay.
Yes. Just remember for the
Decently
rules.
solid.
The rules of how you drink potions is that bonus action roll, action is just take the max. So,
44 is okay. That's alright, but I think that might be better served for the the people who won't have level 20 HP.
yes, the healing specifically they make it every turn, so it's 5 greater healing potions a turn.
And they have to hand it to us like physically. They can't be like 60 feet away.
Yeah.
and like chuck the sap at us. Yeah, I think if that's the case, maybe just have all dryads be on, be far away from Rack as possible.
And
I think
then and then we have the tanks, which are 2 treants.
Really good at tanking.
2. These. Basically, the treants, of course, they're vulnerable to fire, Lamau. But they do have this much HP. Hang on, let me just do this. I do the calculations right here. They have 204 hit points each.
Well, damn.
In top of that, they can also animate up to 2 trees within 60 feet of their self once per day to make more treants.
So they make more. They make more.
So
That's pretty cool.
So yes, there are technically 4. However, yeah. So there are 4. And then each of those treants also have 200 because they get this ability.
Are those on our side or against them?
On your side.
Alright, keep them far away from Famish. I got my ass beat up by a tree, my own tree.
Everything we're talking about is on our side.
Yes.
Okay.
Things that are not on our side are the mortals, Ralkatesh, and the Indigo Queen.
Just shoot at what I shoot.
Yeah, sorry.
And
One.
Snaptrap's bird.
Yeah. One.
I wouldn't trust that
question.
bird. I'm assuming Chi-Chi's gonna be on the enemy team.
Sorry, Void. One question: if I took Aberrant Dragon Mark, would I be able to get a boon by level 20, or how would that work?
You get a boon at level 10 with Aberrant Dragon. If that's what you mean.
but if I take it at like level 16, would I get a boon?
Yes, you get the level 10 boon.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
Get a second boon of speed.
You just get your max HP reduced.
I get my max HP reduced? No.
That's what Aberrant Dragon Mark does. It reduces your max HP.
Yeah, but it's only like your hit die once.
Yes.
And you still roll for it, so it's...
I mean, I'm a barbarian. HP is a resource. Okay. Not a bad idea.
The treants also get siege monsters, so they can take out like enemy ballistas and shit. Oh,
Hey,
and
boy,
like their infrastructures.
No mechanical change, but can I flavor it as like a mark of Kaheli?
Sure.
Yippee. Mom said good luck, take this mark, and go cause chaos.
Actually, wait,
That's
no, I know what you're getting as a dragon mark. Don't worry, it's not Curly.
No. Okay, I refuse.
Not being a bitch and take your dragon mark.
It's gonna be a fucking tramp stamp. I know, Void.
Well, I mean, all fucking dragon marks is a tramp stamp, but this one specifically is what seems to be a black hat.
What?
Yes.
I wonder what that could tie into.
Linus? Or whatever the fuck. Litness?
Yeah, they had a dragon.
Oh, wait. I thought it was a Leviathan.
They had one, but they had another. But it was in secret. It was secret lore.
Yeah, there was a whole
I
black
really
hat as
consider
art
this-
stuff, but you never really went too much into that one.
I've been busy. I haven't had a chance. Can I really be considered a black hatter when I literally hate black hatter members?
Well, I didn't know that. And you're still family. We screwed up and they like, yeah, you're still one of us. Just we'll take care of things.
I hate the same guy twice, and he blew himself up to kill me.
No one knew. No one thought. Treant plan, we could probably have them focus on siege weaponry because what's the word? War God will be empowered by war, right? And that's when their magic immunity activates.
Yes.
So any like we got told the only way to counter that is that the Fae don't consider fighting war. And so that's all we've got to go off of for making sure the battlegrounds doesn't like empower him. I guess just bashing and crashing against like the actual artillery and objects more than the people for the treants at the very least might depower. Right? Question mark.
Or they won't fire artillery at you during the battle, so you don't have to worry about markers appearing on the
Yeah, from
ground.
behind? Yeah, that'd be appreciated. Yeah. They're going to aim at us even after like War God appears. Oh no! Wait. That happens a little later on.
Yes.
Okay.
Specifically, the war that's happened between the Fae and the Mortals is what summons Rogapesh. So he can fucking appear before you guys.
Yeah. And we only appear on the battlefield once he appears.
Yes. You're
Okay, so
you're like
a
the
couple of
Avengers.
things. Yeah.
Sorry, one last
Dibs on Hawkeye.
It's an old guy.
If I do take the Black Hat tramp stamp for my boon, is it the 2024 boons or the 2014 boons?
2024.
2024 has a level 19
2024.
prereq. Okay.
Don't worry about that because there's no Aberrant Dragmark 2020.
Well, no. Oh, what you call it? Well, no, because it. So would I pick the boons from the Aberrant Dragonmark, or would I pick the 2024 ones?
I'd say take the 2014 ones because that's part of it, but the level 19 one will be the thing.
Gotcha. When something says like ignores a resistance, does that include if something has an immunity?
No.
I see.
Voyage, I have spell weaving question.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not able to isolate a single spell and change the nature of it, right? I can combine them, but I can't change. Okay. Then question. If I use Nistel's magic aura and tried changing a spell in a way, would that work? As in, I want to change a stat modifier to a different one.
Depends on
Like
the spell.
Glibness.
Glibness.
I want to turn charisma into intelligence.
Oh. Sure. But though it's a combined spell level, so.
Yeah, I know. I would have to cast both.
Have to make that funny intelligence ability check.
Yeah, but that's the good thing, because after I get glibness off, I don't have to do that, because plus 10 to everything, baby.
Whoa.
It's the fucking... Hold on, what's the image of Gojo? Of him pointing to his fucking head.
Right. Also, you can then choose where you want to place the ballistas and stuff as well.
Okay. They're all coming in from the left as well, so maybe.
Specifically, they come from down here. Mortals from here, and the war is going on up there. So behind you. This.
Okay. Okay. Mortal Portal will be behind us.
Yes. Ragatash summons north up here, which is a separate.
Yeah. I imagine once again aiming these at War God will be bad for us, but I don't know if the ballista would like slow them down.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Johnster, there's this neat thing called immunity to non-magical damage.
Gotcha. All right, just focus. Okay, aim them backwards. Have them have nothing to do with the War God. Aim them at the guys, at the fellas.
Oh,
Ooh,
necromancy.
difficult terrain might be fun. We have a feeling that the war god can fly. Any ideas on that end?
I can hit him.
Find.
Nice. But that is concentration for the entire fight.
Is mine cousin?
Yeah, Earthbind's concentration.
Oh.
When you cast Earthbind and then you just cast Rope Trick and just there guys, have fun.
I mean, don't worry about him flying.
Pile driver, the god of war.
I mean,
I can figure out the flying situation, Johnster.
Gotcha.
I mean,
gotcha.
with what my strength is gonna be at, I'm pretty sure I can hit him hard enough to knock him out of the sky. Oh wait, doesn't Sentinel reduce your movement speed to 0 if they try to move out of range?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. You have to hit though.
You have to be within
Yeah.
like
Any part.
a up range.
You have to hit. you
Yeah,
have to
here's the thing, boys.
use an
I
AoE.
am always in A off range.
Okay, Leo.
Melee attack.
Something has to
Yes.
leave your AOP range.
And your range is
I'll close-
If your range is 500 feet and they are not 501 foot away, you cannot AOP them.
I mean,
Yeah.
Leo, how do you feel
close
about
my
going
eyes for
to a different
moment.
plane? How do you feel about going to a different plane?
I think it's still infinite. I think it still reaches.
Let's send you to Cyberpunk.
Oh god, Famish as a fucking cyberpunk character, that'd be awful. That job would go south way too
Yeah.
fast.
Already swap places with Nully.
Yeah, swap places with Noli. Noli pops in, fucking leaves the battlefield immediately.
I'll move the ballistas so they're more in an advantageous position, and as you basically see as Orange
yeah.
Queen sort of flicks their hand as the ballistas sort of move on their own.
Whoopee! Yeah, that's good. That's good. Nice little balloons layout. Yeah. But aimed at the mortals. I don't think I don't think this will help. They will help whatsoever against the war god. Yeah. I reckon treants to take out the siege weaponry. I think most of the focus infantry. Like maybe they just focus fire. Mortal guys, the mortal fellas. I don't think we need any of the phase on War God end. War God probably has like some like breath weapon or whatever that just will annihilate them instantaneously. Dryads, I don't suppose we could get like a bit of their sap ahead of time, could we? As,
can.
Like, one little. Okay. How many saps can they create ahead of time a day?
Well, specifically for what it is, the sap lasts for 1 minute. But you could basically stack up on it before battle. Like you can get like fucking what? They make one around. There's 5 of them. So you know that's like well, it would expire every turn after that. You
Yeah,
would-
exactly.
whole
And
minute.
we've still got a day.
You gotta. It's fine. You could probably get like fucking 20 of them, but they slowly dwindle every turn.
Dwindle every turn. I see.
Like
And that
stuff.
wouldn't affect the process during the actual fight itself. It would be all fine and dandy for sap making for their own troops and friends.
Well, you basically have to pass through the battlefield anyway, so you can just go to them and go get it.
Okay, so they, yeah, they could be right on the back lines if they need to be passed through. We've got like 70 movement speed, so you could like dash backwards if we need to grab it and run back to. Oh god, maybe they're like somewhere in the middle if we're like desperate, but yeah, greater healing just in case. It's like a tiny little top off if you guys don't have too much healing yourself. Just to survive any attacks if you need, or you don't have an idea what to use your bonus actions for.
Glenn, just tough out the fight.
Yeah.
Also,
sounds
Joey
like
asked a question.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
sorry. In text chat, can necromancy be used on the grass to make the area difficult terrain for the mortals?
I believe there's a spell that does that. Hang on.
Druid Grove, I
Like-
think, which is one of the
plant
ones
growth
like.
or spike growth.
I think he's talking about like turning the entire field, not just a small radius. So.
The
Mm.
field, the trees, everything that's currently just dead. Not famish.
Uh,
I'm not dead.
yes, specifically
Kind of dead.
specifically with a funny spell known as negative energy flood.
So you turn the plants undead.
You can basically cause a negative energy flood to kill the plant life around here to turn them undead.
Well, I mean, some of them are already dead, so you can turn the dead into the undead. Wait, not whatnot.
Okay. Do I fucking know that spell? Is that a necromancy spell? It
Yes.
sounds like a
Yeah, that's
necromancy spell.
necromancy.
It only has a range of 60 feet.
Yeah, but you have more than one spell slot.
It's a spell.
It's 5th level.
And it's instantaneous.
Yes.
That
Mm,
that won't let me do it now. That needs to be done as we're doing shit.
Oh no, specifically the instantaneous quote-unquote is that, the zombie is permanent. So the undead plants and stuff are like a permanent addition.
Oh. Well, let's see how many spells wizards have at this level.
Enough. Enough is your answer.
Question.
10, 11, 12, 13. You have 13 spells for negative energy. Yes, Leia?
Okay, focus critical. Your attack rolls with weapons and armed strikes can score a critical hit on a roll of 19 or 20 on the d20. Because of Scofflaw, I have, like, does improvised weapons fall under that?
Yes.
Or technically, okay. Cool.
Oh.
Okay. Level 19.
Why don't you ever ask me a question, Leo?
Hey Joey,
What?
why is magic so addicting?
You see, they put a special kind of ink in the cards.
That's why they smell so good.
Only when you open them, so you have to constantly get more.
Okay, boy,
Pokemon
I
uses
have it all.
this.
I have it all. You don't have to worry about the ASI, it's all strength.
Yeah, but they only use the same because for the first couple sets of Pokemon, it was printed by
Don't you
Wizard
go
of the
past
Coast.
that, Leo? Past
I
30's
know
the cap.
30 is the cap. I can't go beyond 30.
No, you cannot.
Infantry could probably just focus, but I think plan for pixies could either just, if we have allies that that'll be, I think the easiest is either use polymorph for allies to have them be T-Rexes, and then whichever pixie is like concentrating on the T-Rex just hides for the rest of that fight, so they're not like hit out of concentration, or they polymorph whoever's important that we need to get off the board really quickly, or instead of polymorph they use like sleep to like make everybody waste their turns having a little nap. I reckon sleep and polymorph are big money plays, unless like dispel magic might be useful every so often, or entangle.
Oh. All right.
Did they fix confusion in 2024 where like because in 2014 it was like, oh, if they roll a specific thing they just take their turn normally.
Hmm.
Well, that was to balance it because confusion is fucking insane.
I fucking
Yeah.
hate confusion.
Basically, let's see. So yeah, it's still the act normally on a 9/10.
Do the okay.
Okay. So the cap is 30 void?
Yes.
Okay. Hear me out. Because Barbarian's level 20 thing increases their normal cap.
It does not work.
Okay. Alright, so let's see. I'm 20. That 23 strength, so.
There we go.
28 intelligence famish.
These are who will you be fighting by your side as I put down the army.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Whoa.
I could pump calm to a stupid degree, but I know that'll fuck me. I know that'll fuck me over.
I could also like use my once a long rest summon Fey non-concentration to help out on this side of the fight, but that's just one extra to initiative.
Oh.
I don't need to worry about too much if need be, but I could be here if I wanna.
Alright, because my current
Wait,
sheep's
hold
at
on.
13 right now, right?
Yes.
Okay. But yeah, that's already there, so then.
As as basically you hear the sounds of what seems to be stomp sort of walks as you suddenly see, of course, as the people have arrived. As so you see the dryads along with the satyrs and the pixies with the two sort of trees animated out of the ground as they sort of arrive.
Nice, and they're all orange coated or whatever. They're all part of the team.
Yes. The trees
Nice.
are orange.
True Side doesn't pick up any funny hidden indigo members in the ranks. They're all finding D&D.
Me when I roll for spy. No, there's no spy.
We're cool. We're chill. We're all good.
Play it cool. Let's play it cool like cats. Keep it.
Keep it cool. Keep it chill. Yeah.
This ballista is on the back of Ra.
Okay.
Out of character question would be if if my simulacrum stayed behind as like a what's the word? Some shapeshifted to look like somebody else, not me or something, or like whatever, or if I'm on this side of the mortal plane fight for like a brief second for like antipathy sympathy to go off, would that help, or would the assumption be that most the mortals coming in would be like, we're expecting Fey charm magic, we'll have defenses for that?
As it is war,
charming like half the army.
they would have things that help resist Fey charms, yes.
Help resist it, yeah. And regular Fey charms, I'm not sure how they would fare against just one random level 20 in the middle of the field.
Basically, they would have amulets that give them advantage on charming effects, basically. As a fucking
give them advantage.
Fey.
Okay. Yeah. Just wanted some random like.
You know, every fucking dryad here has this, by the way.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm just wondering if like I leave my simulacrum behind as like a thing and they have to deal with the crazy DC that I have.
You can do that if you would like.
As they
have it be in the battlefield.
Yeah, as they pop up. Yeah.
Bum, bum, bum.
Maybe. Just in case that helps. The only other thing I think that... Sorry.
Go ahead.
The only other thing that I wasn't sure if it could help was the... I'll copy and paste it, but the spell Gate Seal. I'll post it in spoiler channel. This one. It's like a. You can close the portal
Hot.
for 24 hours, but in a 30-foot cube. That might be cool, but I'm not sure if there's a particular time when that might be useful. Have it be a glitch of warding or have that happen early, because it lasts until dispelled if it's like a higher level or like 24 hours.
It could still
So I'd
back up.
imagine-
Is that the scroll I gave you?
And just a spell. The scroll you gave me was
I have a scroll of gate seal. That's why I'm
Yeah.
asking.
Oh, you have it? Oh, yeah. Then that could be way better. I was just gonna wish
Here,
replicate it,
You-
and that's-
Let me give it to you.
You cast
Yeah,
it
yeah,
right
yeah.
now. Congrats,
Not
there's
right
no
now,
war
not
now.
right now.
Also, you can use that.
When
Yeah.
it's yeah. Yippee! Yeah. When the 24 hours happen, that could be helpful, but I'm not sure. Would it be just going over tactics with the people who are more professional at this? Would it be better to if the gate seal happens early and it turns off midway through as the mortal army comes in, or as an emergency backup option when Rack like maybe arrives, like time to go through the portal. Oh, it disappeared. What do you reckon would be the smarter play?
You could close it during, like, if the, like, army has, like, reinforcements to call in and stuff, you can basically close it out and go,
That'd be cool.
go reinforcements now. You could attempt to, like, cuck Rauktesh, just go in, lol, Lamau, go to another portal.
Find
No.
out. Oh, yeah.
Though, just remember, Raukatesh's whole thing is that he does
They're gonna make
dispel
multiple
magic.
portals. Yeah, he does dispel it. So I was wondering if we keep like a glyph of warding for gate seal hidden somewhere, that he'd have to find it.
Well, the spell magic itself is you target the magical effect, not the cause of the magical effect.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yes.
if that's the case, then it might. Then they could just waste their action, dispel magic,
Oh,
and move in.
They buffed the fuck out of dispel magic. Fuck
Yes.
you. Choose one
Yeah.
creature, object, or magical effect within range. Doesn't even say sight anymore. Fuck you.
Yeah,
Fuck
the
you.
well, it's why banish is really funny because you can't dispel magic at banish. The reason is because you need to target the magical effect, but banishment makes them go to another plane of existence.
Wait, Snapchat, I have an idea.
But real quick before I forget, Theo, if you look in
Yeah.
chat, we have that item. I have 3 of those.
I'm looking. Where?
In chat.
In the fucking Foundry chat.
I just loaded in.
Hurry up.
All right. Where is the item that you?
Very bottom.
Golden apple of knowledge.
Yeah.
Compelled to ask one question, then gain an answer.
It's not cryptic bullshit answer. It is answer.
What, you want me to eat it?
If you want one, everyone else in the party's eating one, even Hallian.
Ask
if you wanna-
one question, then gain an answer.
It could be meta question, but more meta, more
Yeah, the
DC.
DC is. Yeah. If you
Oh, but
fail,
you're
your
dead.
int sets to 10 forever.
However, you're 10 in Andy, so it doesn't fucking matter. I'm 30 in Andy. These scare me.
I gotta
Do you have
update
a-
my sheet real quick. See.
Yeah. A question you've been dying to answer for the campaign. You can give a little
Holy-
nibble on the.
Holy fuck, how do you have so many fucking summons, Spring? Jesus fucking Christ.
That's not me this time.
That's
not me.
that's natives. That's natives.
Not this time. That'll come later.
Yeah, I'm loaded in, but I can't see my sheet.
Oh,
Get nuts.
it's because I need a 1 sec. Give
Music
you
is
ownership.
whimsical.
Yeah, it's from Goody
What
Two
was it gonna
Shoes.
open? multiple portals?
Very whimsy.
For the portals
Just the one.
itself, have you seen the assault on Bruma in Oblivion?
Yeah.
It's like multiple gates that then combine into like a big one.
Okay. So if it combine multiple, they've got mages on their side of the plane trying to recreate it. But if it combines into one, then Gate Seal will be pretty useful. Like, all right, wait a minute. Hold on, retry. Yeah, I think best for Gate Seal, I could turn that into a glyph of warding that triggers when reinforcements are about to come into play and they're like dangerous while doing it.
Question about the apple.
Shut. Honey.
What?
Has everyone asked
know
so
what?
far with their apples? Out of curiosity.
I've eaten 2.
You've eaten 2 of them?
Yeah.
What did you
I mean,
ask?
1.
How to like hive mind, like charm and be best friends with Husk, Orange, and Indigo.
What did you ask, Rogi?
I asked who I meant to be, and I got told that's for you to decide.
Oh, what a fucking answer. That's so real. Did you eat one, Joey?
Yes.
What did you ask?
I asked where my original body was.
Yeah.
We don't know the answer. It gives
We
me-
do.
We do?
I learned where my body was.
Sebastian
Was I went there, decided it was better to
Oh, right.
leave the actual
Yeah.
one resting. Anyway,
Yeah.
going back to the thing I asked you about earlier, I throw a regular apple to Snapchat.
Regular apple.
What do you want me to do with this?
I put it on your head and I start aiming the ballista at you. This will inspire confidence in our troops.
I raise up both my guns at you, okay?
No, you have to
I'm
put
gonna
the
try to
apple on your head.
No, I'm gonna try to shoot your lid off.
My,
I throw an apple
Oh,
on.
wait, here.
that's
Sebastian's
still
lid.
hitting me. My lid
No,
is
no, there
part
we
of my
go.
body.
There's Satan.
Why did you name a bird Satan?
I didn't name it. I got it from some
What does
schmuck.
Satan mean?
I don't know.
It's a
Like the
color.
fabric?
Yeah.
Named your
Fabric?
bird after fabric?
I did not name the bird. I stole the bird.
And again, we also do have Silka, so I guess just not very creative.
Yeah, it's literal silk. That is actual fabric.
Get this bird away from me.
I think it's guard attached.
I love Sprinkle Lacrum.
Sprinkle
Love that,
Lacrum.
though.
Yeah. Sprinkles are like, hey. I really liked that whole sprinklet thing you were talking about during the the casino bit. Let's make that.
Oh,
permanent. Hey, over twin.
She's got a wonderful smile.
Very happy. She's very excited.
I grab
Ah.
Satan and fastball it back at Snapchat.
Ouch.
I use scoff. I throw Satan. I use scofflaw to do 70 damage. Break the bird. Do familiars count as objects? Probably not.
So are we gonna like address the troops, or are we just gonna let them stand there and watch us make?
Oh, do you have a rousing speech?
When are all each?
Do you really want me to talk to them?
Oh,
Is that
only if
really
you
what
wanted.
we're
I
doing?
wasn't sure if you had like a cool like thing planned if you wanted to like sound awesome or something.
Looks at the. What's your charisma, Sebastian?
20.
Yeah.
Pretty
All
good.
my stats are 20 except for strength, which is why is my strength back down to 20 void?
Huh?
My strength is 22 from the card.
Yes.
Token might not have updated.
Yeah,
But
I
yeah,
did.
yeah.
There you go.
There we go. Yippee!
Yeah, all my stats are 20 except my intelligence is 18. Just not that smart.
Mm-hmm. But at the very least, you don't have auto fails. You don't worry, you're good.
So anyway, I recommend one of you do it before I say something and scare half of them off.
Oh, Okay. I could say a little something.
Yeah, especially the treants. We don't want them to leave.
True. Faye of the Orange Court, thanks for your help. That's really friendly of you guys. I really appreciate it. Today, a war's brewing, and that's kind of scary, especially since the one who's about to appear is one who gets empowered by war. But don't worry, treat it like a fun little game as best you can. It's just a little outing, just a little, what's the word? It's just a minor inconvenience. It's just a little doodad. But I'm just gonna we're gonna need to deal with mortals trying to like gain land, I guess, but this is your land. And I don't think they're orange. You guys are orange. And this is Faye home.
Sprinkles.
Yeah?
Don't bring color into this.
Oh right. I see.
Not enough gift
Could have, like-
slaves.
What?
Huh? That's another word for friend, right?
I start eating
Anyway,
apple.
Treants, you're gonna bring more trees and focus on, because war empowers the guy. Make sure the artillery and ballistas and objects are smithereens. The satyrs you protect. You're the front lines. You're the swordsies. You're gonna do the best you can. And do the best that you're able to with the skills you have. Pixies, there's any cool allies you need to have become T-Rexes, or the satyrs are in danger. If anyone's about to drop about to fall, they could turn into T-Rexes, or if there's any important guys on the field, you could turn them into like slugs or something. I don't know, something funny, something small. And put them to sleep, have them have a little break, a little bedtime. And dryads, help them as best you can. You got the happy sap to make them feel everybody nice and better. We'll take care of the big war guy. We'll keep them far away from you guys as possible. Focus mostly on the mortal guys, because any attempts at violence against big war dude will end catastrophically. Just focus on the guys that you can take care of. You can manage.
It's gonna be real funny at the end of the speech when Sprinkles learn they don't speak common.
With the power of friendship, anything's possible. And we're all friends here. With the power
I'll eat
combined,
you.
we're unstoppable.
Don't mind the
okay.
floating voice. That's our friend. We think he's gone invisible again.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, maybe they got a wish back and they could.
I fucking don't even. You still owe me.
Yeah. I can still do that, but that will take a couple of days from wish.com.
No, we'll be over by then. Okay, so those apples, they will ding my int if I fail to save Void, or will they take more depending on what I ask?
They will take more depending on what you ask.
Oh, I didn't know that far. Huh.
Yeah.
Just as long as it's not meta.
You
If
know.
it's, the DC is less if it's character related.
Yes.
If it's like backstory and you're self-orientated.
Okay, so meta it'll take more. Character related it'll take in.
Mm.
Is that how it works?
Own goals and feelings, yeah.
I have a few questions I wouldn't mind gambling, but I can do that either later or
That's alright. Yeah.
because I have a Jacariah one, I have a Famish one, and then I also have a Famish one.
Mm-hmm. We've got a few. We've got like what, 4 apples left, and they'll like go moldy if we don't eat them.
But yeah, just let me know when it's a good time to eat or ask them.
That's all right. Yeah. But the only other thing I was wondering about was Harry Whiteheart, I think his name was. He warned about like shadows and reflections and stuff that's turning into potted plants from certain fae. Was warning for these guys or like Indigo's forces, he reckons? Or something he had to take care of preliminary before this war's about to begin?
Like prepping against the enemies.
When I asked, how was the war? What do you have to face against at the Fae? And he was like, watch out for the Fae. Careful, the shadows will sap your strength and the giant mirrors. Don't let the sprites cast spells on you. You'll be turned into a potted plant. And they shouted weird names and it confused us. I wasn't sure if that was like us, our team, Indigo's team, or something they had already like thought ahead of time.
The shadows will have something to do with Indigo.
Gotcha. Okie dokie. I guess I'd give that warning then. I'd say like that's what to expect on their end, I guess. Watch out.
Yes, the Indigo was the one closest to the Shadowfell's energies, so shadows would make sense.
They'll sap your strength. Careful if you have the strong fellas stop them from advancing further. If we can convince the mortal guys, they're trying to like take out all Fae in general. So you could like, I don't know how convincing we could be to like tell them, hey, focus on Indigo's forces. Then like an enemy of my enemy thing or whatever, and then they can go back to who's it, what's it. maybe a friend of mine I can convince a couple of them or something. I don't know. Maybe like focus when Indigo's forces arrive. Maybe you can, if the mortals are like, look out, you can convince them to take care of those as well. Less so our guys.
The group would, the people, I clicked the wrong one. They all nod. And, well,
I think the only other prep would be. Oh, sorry.
Well, I wouldn't worry too much about the multiplane. This is more of a show than an actual battle. The Indigos, however, will be more of a problem than anything.
I see. Yeah. That's how it doesn't count as war. It's just a little feature presentation. Yeah, watch out for Indigo guys when they do appear. I think when they show up, I don't know. I can try my best. my little guy over here can help on this end, maybe. Probably. What's the word?
I guys think I can cut through reality with my sword.
Yes.
Yeah, but you got to be careful because War God's win condition is leaving to another reality. That's how they win.
Look, I'm more asking if I can just stab a god. Here, let me try something. I'm gonna walk over and I'm gonna try and stab this rock.
But the everything so?
Yes.
It just pierces through like butter.
I want to do that. It's piercing through like a very soft substance.
Excuse me.
But I want to do that with reality. I maybe take off a limb, reanimate a limb against him.
Does all of him need to be imprisoned?
Well, if I've reanimated its mind, just look at Raw.
Oh, okay.
I could probably animate that ballista if I tried hard enough. It's made of tree. That was a lot of things.
Undead ballista.
Magic is 90% belief, so if you can, you believe you can do it, you probably do.
Yeah.
That's how the
Hey,
fairies
Orange
work.
Queen,
That's
does
how they
anyone have dibs
apply.
on your body when you die?
I don't think you can ask a woman that.
Well, preferably I don't die.
Yeah.
Sebastian has no idea. No idea she actually has to die. He does not. He has not paid attention.
That conversation's gonna come a little later, but
Yeah, like, if something were to happen, could I have it?
No.
No, he does this for everybody.
God damn.
Yeah. it's
At least
checking
I still have
permission.
Snapchat.
I have already promised
Not
that
have dibs on my body.
I should have already promised that upon my death, all my rights, including my corpse, would go to my older sister.
Huh?
Does your older sister have a gambling problem?
No.
Oh, this is your family member.
No. Well, my older sister, also known as the Green Guardian. She's the one who
Ah,
She's the one who slayed our tyrant father, and, well, I would say she is more in line to the throne than I am.
okay. So if you're best friends with them, that's all fine. That's all dandy.
I don't know. I think orange is a cooler color than green.
I like orange too.
No offense, trees guys.
I like all the colors a whole lot, especially when mixed together.
The tree's leaves are orange, they're just the base tokens, but they like look at you and just go,
No problem, dude.
I'm sorry, my tokens are fucking up. Oh, I have my fucking game controller plugged in.
Okay. yeah. Play Foundry on your your controller.
Why is it telling me to toggle BG3?
Don't worry, Sebastian will have aim assist if you plug it in for the final fight.
my god.
Okay, I'll look for magic in this area. That's all I can do. I'm the magic guy.
There's necromancy.
You
Shut the
find
fuck up.
you find that the ground itself has like these black like chunks of necrotic energy that Sebastian was fucking blind firing around the place.
Where's my shtick anymore?
Wait, I have the funniest idea if things go south.
Ah. Yeah.
Okay, so you remember that one explosion?
There's been a couple of those.
The big one in the bottom of Indigo's castle.
Oh, big one.
I can't believe it spontaneously exploded without any input from any of us.
Yeah, we
I'm
have
going to strangle
Snapchat
one.
wish it was here.
Oh wait, oh shit. You would have
That's
another
not a because that's not technically a weapon. That's just an event.
The explosion?
Yeah.
Like the explosion itself, or like the thing that exploded?
No, the explosion itself.
Ah. We could bring that. We could summon explosion. Is that? Are we that strong?
It's a wish. Doesn't that do anything?
It takes a bit of time. I think you have to go through like customer service, and they'll give you a couple of days head
Depends
start.
on the wish.
Leo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
Leo,
think
wish
really
is different.
So one more time.
Wish is different.
Ah, okay.
I
We
can
have
be
to
a
get-
real
wait.
Karen when I need to be.
We have to wait for it to get approved by wish.com.
It's fine.
And yeah. And then you feel really exhausted and sleepy and strength drained once it's done. That's why I asked a friend to do it in before coming here, because we got something important to do. I'm gonna be at tip-top strength, like Miguel Card said today. You're on muscle, Sebastian. You're the strongest of a bow, and if you do a wish that might deflate your arms like a balloon.
Yeah, that's why I said we have Snapchat to it. Look at his arms are already deflated.
Oh, it also affects magic casting too, and it hurts yourself just a little bit when you when you do it.
That's fine. He can use some pain.
By the way, I'm
no
getting
gain.
stronger every day too. I'm decently okay. I did your regimen whenever I could. I feel I tried to do the best I could. Flexes. Also has 20 strength.
It's okay.
It's all right. It's getting there. Any other prep work I think would be for the actual werewolf guy summon spot in general. The only other thing I'd put at the mortal side of the thing was just setting up the glyph of ward gate seal trap, I guess. Like on condition that reinforcements are about to arrive, and like it's they won't be able to help. There'll be like a hindrance rather than a assistance, you know.
Yes.
Yeah. And the only other prep work I can think to do is just the actual ruins themselves on the other map.
Yes. If you would like to head over then, as Orange Queen with gestures going. Well then, since you've prepped up the lot here, would you like to look at the ruins?
Yes, please. I think mortal spots as good as it defended as it possibly can be.
Snaptrap's already ahead with baby hands as they detect magic at the ruins.
I was looking for magic stuff. I
Yes.
was also wanting to augment the ballistas to put them on a swivel, so I can, you know,
2 centuries.
use my actual tools that I have since level 5.
Aw.
My fucking enchanter feature hole.
Yes.
Where is it? He cannot find it. Where's it at?
I'll just make you reload the map in the meantime.
The one that lets me have expertise in like all tool checks.
Yes. Yeah, you can start like building and shit onto the ballistas, yeah.
Yeah. I just do that.
That would be a carpenter's check.
What's the ability for that?
Dexterity. Also, it lags for a second because I'm copy and pasting all your tokens onto the next map.
That's alright.
Mm.
Loading in.
I'm just doing a preload.
Okay. 27.
Yeah, that works.
Okay, they're all on a
That's-
swivel now, so
As he managed to basically allow them to get a good old 360 aim. They can aim up
Just
and
in
down.
case. Yeah, that's useful.
Hmm.
I'd want to do more, but I don't want to take up.
That's alright. That's all good. Go ahead.
No, Void, not this fucking map.
What do you mean by
This
that?
is the 3rd time I've been on this map.
Rogi, I'm just gonna say, session 1 of Chains of the Abyss. This is not a reuse.
And Chrono.
I mean, Chrono's not my campaign.
I'm just saying this is the 3rd fucking time I've been on this goddamn map.
I think Johnny's been on here like 3 times.
Yeah, a couple, I think. Yeah.
Wow, guys, look at this place. This is awesome. I've never been in a place like this.
As you enter Throne, you see, of course, as there seems to be broken down ruins of an ancient place, along with a small little pond of water.
Guys, I can't swim. I just start sinking to the bottom.
Sebastian dies.
It's just like giga lagging on my tokens in like 5 different spots. I also cannot just regularly move it.
Oh,
Oh, wait a minute. I don't really need to breathe. I just walk over to the other side on the bottom.
I'm just gonna refresh.
okay.
I will be. I have to go. I'll be RB.
It's all good. Bye bye, Leo.
I've already posted the prep for our area.
Whee!
Guards and wards for us, hollow Mordekainen's private sanctum, and Druid Grove.
Oh,
Okay, and all of those are just around the middle, or in specific spots, or they like one after the other.
I can let me find the area. Guards of Wards is gonna be the whole fucking area.
I think I think having multiple of them will be pretty helpful because War God goes through. It's like dispel magic. Oh, another one. Dispel magic. Oh, another one.
That's fine. It's taking its action to do that.
Yeah, exactly. Well, legendary actions or whatever. Maybe a bonus action. Oh, that's all right. It wastes turns. We're gonna keep them pushed back as we can. Libra doing here.
Mordecai's private sanctum is awesome because it can't teleport out.
Mm.
I could have Hollow do the same thing. Or I could just give it a vulnerability.
Oh, you need a would Amber Queen know the creature type for Rock if it helps with your spells?
monstrosity.
Monstrosity. Okay.
I think so. Let me check their
Oh,
stat.
good. Yeah. Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah, Mordecai and private sanctum is gonna take up the whole map. 100 feet fucking cube on each side. So private sanctums over the whole area. Bro.
But that's the monster hunter stuff. Safajiva shows up.
And 90
Holy
foot cube,
shit, a new Draco Lich.
and 90-foot cube for Druid Grove.
There it is.
I guess for Hollow I can put it up here.
Okay. Do we want to be in the hollow to help us? Little funny domain expansion.
Oh, it's a fiend.
Oh no.
Oh, a fiend.
Yes.
It's Sebastian. Your smites are gonna do hella damage.
Huh?
They're a fiend. They're a fiend. You smites do extra on fiends and undead.
But I'm a wizard.
Ah, true. Well, wait. The smite the spell now. Yeah, I'm sure you can cast it. I think that's necromancy.
9th level fucking smite.
That does the same as the 5th level.
9th level smite.
Hellion, come over here.
Also, Joey, it wouldn't do the same as a 5th level because it doesn't have. It says for each spell slot above 1.
2024 got rid of the limit for upcasting.
Yes.
Well,
So
excuse me for not knowing all your stupid
Hey.
new rules.
Hey.
Hellion, come over here.
Hallian will wander over.
All right. Take your shoes off. Wait, you're not wearing shoes. Stick your feet in the water and just relax here for a second.
Oh, yeah, oh, okay. Yeah. Just like sit down and dip the feet in. Oh, it's warm.
Yeah, that's me. I'll go over it.
Mm.
There was nothing else. There was just a lot of thinking going on over there, and it was hurting in my brain.
Do we know when they're exactly where they're showing up, Void?
I think
where
they're
they're
gonna
spawning.
appear on that in this.
You
Yeah.
you can attempt an Arcana check to try and sense the magic or detect magic, but you already have detect magic.
And I have I'm just gonna
Yes.
yeah, I'm just gonna
Holy
Just
shit, you know exactly where they are, as you can feel a sort of wave of sorts. Like, it's basically an unstableness in the air. as it's sort of a mold of sorts. As what you can tell is that he will appear around here.
Ah, okay, not even on the pillars. I see.
All right.
Appear.
Uh,
In that
however,
case, I'm
with a 40, I can tell you this. If you so desire, you could destabilize the magic right now and summon him right now if you would want to.
Huh? Early.
Guys, I have an idea.
Level 19 fighting him.
You.
Johnny. Freaking spoiled.
Level 19 fighting him.
You could destabilize the magic and cause him to appear now.
Isn't he supposed to be summoned because of a debt being settled between Orange and him? Wasn't that like the entire thing? But then we're like ganking him immediately.
The reason he hasn't appeared is because he has like connections with the Orange Queen and he's being nice. You can just go fuck that and do it right now.
Can I infest the field instead with imprisonment?
Ooh, that's a. I can keep imprisoning. He's already stuck at the moment.
That's the thing, Rogan.
I could just hide in the chain.
He's in imprisonment right now.
Mm,
The reason
he's
why
already
you
there.
the reason why you can get rid of it is because you can dispel the magic of it.
Noted.
You could disable his
Counterpoint.
imprisonment and re-imprison him right now.
Mm. And then level 20, we're just hanging out for the. No. But then it affects the future because the mortals apparently.
Then we
thought
have
him.
to
If we-
get the real level 20.
Guys, we kill him now, and we have all day to figure out how we fuck it up.
Because Harry saw him. Harry saw the war god. So
Yes.
at some point, he'd respawn. This is just a little extra bonus fight. He still appears level 20, but this is just a little for no reason, no reward.
Can I throw an arcane eye in the magic just to get a look at him?
What type of imprisonment is it?
That too.
Burial?
Let me go check.
Or was it described as sleepy? Or, slumber?
It's 2. He's under 2 effects of imprisonments. One is chaining, the other is slumber.
Oh, 2.
Yes.
We need to do this twice?
I technically have 2 9th level spell slots.
Okay. I can I have the material component. I can toss it to you if you need as well.
I could use a wish to replicate it.
The condition for the imprisonments to get released is when the chosen become equal to that of the god.
Can I rewrite the imprisonment condition?
We'll do that when we imprison him second time.
Sadly,
No, I want to
not,
augment it so he's stuck in there.
sadly not, because the one who casted this is far more powerful than you.
What's his name? Capital A Archmage?
Sort of.
Actually, there should be an arcane signature. Yeah, there
Yeah.
should be an arcane signature here.
You-
Let me see it.
You see his arcane signature is a golden sun.
What?
Motherfucker.
Oh, it's Isaac
2?
from Golden Sun, the video game.
Okay. Can I roll history on that? Because fucking Johnny threw me off.
Sure. However, you have disadvantage, and it's a really high check because this is ancient shit. Ah. What
My 20. My 20.
Yes.
Oh, this must be tough. This is the only check we've made so far. How do you feel? Take this natural 20 porking, bitch.
Holy shit. You got a 20.
Okay. Yeah, for
Let's
36.
slowly float away.
You're buoyant.
So the symbol itself is that of, well, I will put it into chat what the magic symbol looks like. Yep.
That's some Solomon shit.
As basically from what you can tell is that at first you don't exactly know. It sort of flashes in your mind for a second with a slight headache, but suddenly, of course, you see as this weird sort of jig-jag of necromancy around you as fucking Sebastian's done jazz flexes. As the knowledge sort of comes to you. As this is not necessarily your own memory, your own sort of thoughts on who this is. This is sort of memory through your blood. The memory of Melter. As this sigil is created by someone known as, well, the second Archmage. Solaris.
Okay, for a second, I thought you said Solario, and I was going to flip shit.
No. Solaris, as basically as you got a natural 20, I can tell you this from what the sort of thoughts sort of overcome you from. Sort of the memory of the blood. Solaris,
Hallian, I could have been Archmage.
One day.
What do you mean one day? I turned it down. Can't tie me down to a job.
Okay.
3 wild feet in the river.
I'm trying to get lore.
Actually, it was
Get lore.
Sebastian pulls out a pair of socks and puts them on.
Solaris
I'm gonna
is
fucking drown that door.
Solaris is the descendant of the god of light. Specifically the one known as Pharaohs, the god of the sun. They are a descendant of them and used to be a paladin or faith of them until eventually their faith turned into arcane, aka magic. Thus they established that of the evocation school, the art of life and death, the way of healing and destruction. From their acts and such is that they used to, of course, be the what was known as the second Archmage. So eventually he gave up that title and a new second Archmage was chosen as he was stripped from the records. Instead, though, he basically created then a noble house within Sylvanas.
The White Hearts.
Now, that's Degredia.
No. Ah, shit.
The Black Hatters.
Also Degredia.
That's his birthday month.
Specifically, it was is
The linesman, right?
yep, House Linesman.
Yeah. That's my mama.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. This Lawrence's mama.
Oh.
Well, specifically, your mom was a
Your mom was
descendant.
a lion.
Your mom was a descendant of
Yeah. The
Solaris.
family.
Yes,
Your mom was a lion and a mare.
which makes Lawrence a descendant of the Solaris, and also why his funny sword is a sunblade.
Yeah.
Oh,
I wish I had a sunblade. So I could break it in half.
I mean, your everything sword's technically a sunblade, because it's everything.
That's not what I meant.
I mean,
Yeah.
on a technicality.
I don't know. I think being 0.0000000000000000001%
I'm gonna
of
mute you.
something doesn't.
But it is a percentage.
Look, man, I want my sword for the final fight. Don't do this now.
Yeah, that's alright. It's okay.
So I know Snapchat's not gonna give me his guns.
Why the fuck would I give you my main shtick?
Yeah, see?
Oh, you have a
See?
shotgun though.
Why are you all the way
Right?
over there? Well, yeah, but it's
Looking.
not a cool shotgun. It doesn't do much. Actually,
Oh man.
I turn around, I pull out the shotgun and see if I can fit the everything sword into the shotgun.
The Rabbit-talion. Think of the Rabbit-talion.
Usually, it wouldn't fit. However, your sword is a bit shorter now than it's when it first started out. So as you basically slot in,
Salt a man like this.
as you basically attempt to like fit your sword in, you can fit it into like the bullet hole, so you can fire your sword.
Once.
Okay, we're gonna keep the.
Our
we're
weapons
gonna-
are bound to us, so I guess maybe that comes back.
Yeah, but
because
that
of
was
the Iron Peaks.
that wasn't the weapon. That wasn't my bound weapon. Remember? That was these gauntlets that I haven't used once.
Gotcha.
Holy shit.
My
Are
God.
you imprisoned him the? What happened the first time around that got him stuck?
You mean the war god?
Yeah. Yeah, what they do the last before like we came along? I got them stuck in the ground.
How long ago was the imprisonment, Void?
You are within the second generation. I'd say since he's been imprisoned, it's been about 2 months.
Oh, okay. No, that's perfect. I have a spell.
Mm-hmm.
Impressions of the past.
Whoa.
I can actually see this shit happen.
See what happened.
My God.
Where is it? There we go.
Yes. All right. As you as you cast upon ye impressions of the past, I'll do the funny music. It goes back to this one. Oh,
I have to turn the music back.
there we go. All right. As you basically get the impressions of the past, you basically see as the area around yourself begins to go backwards. As you notice that the area just basically loses its sort of depth upon it. As you see as the area itself becomes more and more orange. The leaves that fall begin to, of course, congregate back into the trees. As you reach to about 2 months ago. Oh. I'll see if this works. 1 sec. It'd be funny if this works.
Nice.
Nice. Production value.
Oh. As you basically see as the area itself becomes grey, as you sort of look through the glass panel, seeing time itself around you. As you see, of course, something unique. Specifically, 1 sec. God, I need to actually get that. Fuck. From what you can see, the area itself seems to be somewhat, somewhat quiet to begin with, as the leaves sort of blow through the trees, and before you also, of course, notice is that the area itself begins to somewhat become quieter and quieter until you see someone approach. Sort of a calm, sort of walking gesture, as you see, of course, this person. Second. Ooh, what the fuck? 1 sec, it was fucking AI. Ah! There he is.
I'm having fucking deja vu.
Here you go.
Having major deja vu right now. No, because I remember Solaris came up last time and Easton was still pitching Pathfinder to fire. And the same exact fucking thing is happening right now in chat.
You're in a loop. Wake up, Rogi. Wake
Yeah.
up, Rogi.
Fuck.
As you basically see what seems to be a very blonde man, blue eyes, sort of, not necessarily like godly figure, but like basically you can tell that they have divine energy about them, as they hold what seems to be basically a spindle in their hand, one that sort of interjects with the morning sun. As
Hate him. Fuck this guy.
As he sort of walks over towards the building in front, before he sort of stops and looks towards you for a second, Snapchat. As they sort of turn to look at you, but then they sort of turn back to look towards, of course, the throne in front of you. Where they simply sort of look over and raise their voice as they simply go,
Ransu, I know you're here. There's no need to hide. Look, no matter what happened, I do believe that you weren't the one who killed her. Please, speak to me, friend. The accident wasn't your fault.
Also, Rancid.
Okay, Rancid, not Rancid.
As you will see from the branches themselves, the trees around as they sort of curl over, until eventually, of course, you see that a shimmering sort of figure will appear from the throne. Almost sort of like melding through it, but it isn't invisibility, but almost as if they just weren't part of the plane itself in a way.
You see it too.
Holy shit.
Go away! Not an AoE spell. I fucking kicked this guy out of my dream.
You know I show up in every dream you have. That's why they're called nightmares. Can't spell nightmare without Sebastian.
Shut up. Go. Leave.
Look, man, I just want to do it that way.
Is your vision blocked out?
A little bit. It was the weird shadows just covering shit up.
Nightmare. As sort of out of the figure itself, you see, of course, this person. So I'll split to the game chat. Oh. They have wounds sort of padded around their body, as you can even see, like, even deep to the bone, in a way. As, they simply look over towards the, what's it called? They look over towards, Solaris, with sort of a mean look. As you'll basically hear as they will go, Solaris, please, go away. This is not something that you should be here for, friend. I know that you like to get into people's business, being the temporary archmage now, but This is not something that you can interfere with. Indigo is dead, and I am her killer. That is all you need to know. Solaris sort of looks towards, of course, Ransu as with a sad look. As you see, he sort of holds his sort of artificial time sun as he sort of turns it. As you see, as he turns it himself, for what you, of course, Snapchat would notice, is that he too is casting impressions of the past.
Hey!
However, his...
You're stuck in a loop, you find the first Archmage he also doing impressions of the past.
As you basically see his, though, is a bit different. Instead of it being something that he takes himself with, it seems to be more of a projection. As you see that it sort of projects upwards to show what had happened. Where the Indigo Queen herself seems to basically be drinking wine within her bedchambers along with Ransus, who stands within the corner, his blade sort of at his side as he's prepared for any sort of attack. When suddenly, as the Indigo drinks this wine, she suddenly collapses to the ground, coughing, as her purplish blood sort of comes out of her body, as she begins to, of course, seem to be poisoned. Ransus runs over and sort of holds them within their arms. However, the Indigo Queen says something weird, as she basically says something along the lines of, "Do not worry. This isn't an assassin. This was my poison. Ransu, please, pretend to be my killer. I don't know how long we have left, but I feel that my sisters are going to kill the king soon. This will ignite the flame of war. Please, take on your mantle for me. Take on the name of war. I love." As she basically kisses him and she collapses. As you notice, she turns into a seed that he somewhat clutches with his hand, as he has somewhat of a confused expression, but a determination look sort of overcomes him as he puts on his mask. As the guards walk in, he basically shouts somewhat at the top of his lungs as he simply says, "The tyrant King Oberon had told me to do this, and now one queen is down. Soon the others shall fall. In the name of Oberon." As the memory basically ends, Zalaris looks towards Ransu again, as he simply just goes, "I already know the truth, and I am at least going to tell you this. You want to take out the king, do you not? Well, if you take my hand, we can work to this together. I've already discussed with the Green Queen and the others about this. Oberon will die soon. The only people who don't know is half of the queens, but they will find out on the day of the reckoning. Please, join us and take my hand." Ransu sort of looks over at the group as he looks towards, of course, Darius, still with a sort of blank expression would be the way to describe basically what you see in his art, where he sort of looks with a solemnness, but at the same time, he seems determined. As he too will simply just look over and go, "I will do no such thing. Oberon, the queens, I do not care. The one I loved is dead. I've planted her seed here, and one day I hope that she will regrow back. but not as the same person, not as the one I fell in love with. I am simply a man of war, and I shall bring it upon this world. I will make them remember her name. I do not care for your petty squabbles on Oberon, the queens, none of them. What I require is revenge upon this blasted world. The oak tree that I was born under. And I shall kill them all, including the one without eyes. The one who brought me here to begin with, as I am a paladin of the world. Terraria sort of looks over towards them with a pained expression now as it sort of looks into a look of betrayal. As he basically says, "Wait, you've teamed up with that thing? Why her of all things? You know she cannot be. You know she shouldn't be the ruler of this world. She is an abomination. Why would you..." Whatever your reasons is, though, now that I know that you are pacted, you are oathed such a thing, I will have to stop. Under the name of Pharos, under the name of Vera and Vivella, we shall stop you and Awari. As you see, as a bundle of light will appear from what seems to be Sario's gyro, as it will suddenly suck down what seems to be a beam of light from the very sky itself, as it opens from the mortal plane. And you suddenly see, as the light sort of pierces them, Rancis will finally have a smile, as he simply says, "You think sealing me may be an easy way, but I'll have you know, no matter what spells you cast, the ones chosen by my goddess will release me." As suddenly the burst of light as he disappears. As you see that as basically the light lands into the gyroscope of Solarius, as he will basically somewhat hold it for a second before he crushes it with his hand as it poofs. And then he will simply look towards you, Snaptrap, as you sort of see watching, as he will sort of tilt his head, as you hear a voice as he simply goes,
What are you doing here?
as suddenly impressions of the past ends.
No time to make a comment.
As soon as he notices you and says that, it pushes you.
Gotcha.
Or, as you return to the present. Whoa, you got funny lore!
Whoa.
Yeah.
Me and Hallie are having a splash fight. Splash, splash.
Hmm.
I'm taking a bath.
Oh,
Being an archmage.
I know, right?
yeah.
Snapchat says it out loud, and
Looks back at my robes of the Archmage, covers them up a little bit. Oops.
he's gonna sit and look at it for a moment at the like unstable energy.
Oh.
I really want to. Doesn't have that. Shouldn't. There's more going on. Fuck it. We mess everything else up anyways. I unleashed them.
Oh, okay. Really?
I think we've been
As you-
fed a whole
as-
bunch of fucking baloney.
As you start doing that, I ball up the
Been waiting
socks that
to
I've been
talk.
wearing in the river and throw them at you.
I think we've been fed a whole bunch of fucking Solaris baloney this entire time.
That's literally the past. Maybe, who knows? Well, he's trying to like kill us, so either way, it does.
I know maybe pause on releasing him.
It's probably something behind it, but like,
But it's only 2 months.
Sailing us.
Yeah.
So probably like Owari's made us chosen, but maybe they're on
No, Pharaohs did.
their side.
Pharaohs made us chosen.
Ferris made us chosen?
Yeah, because
Wari did.
no, Ransu said, "The ones chosen by my goddess will release me." Chosen by my goddess, they said Pharaohs.
That was Ransu, right? Their goddess.
Yeah, that was
Owari,
Ransu.
because they're a paladin of the world.
No.
Right?
No, Solaris is a paladin of the world.
No.
Oh.
Ransus is the paladin of the world.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got them confused.
Solaris is the all good. Yeah.
I'm still hitting you with wet socks.
Okay, I got confused. Okay, I
Nah,
thought it
yeah,
was.
Oh, the Archmage is like, oh, and this is the past where warriors maybe like, I don't know.
Okay,
bonkers
that
or
changes.
something.
Okay, I thought it was other way around. That changes my brain.
Nah.
Okay,
No.
that-
We're not being tricked. It's like a.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was more a Wari doing what Wari shit and like.
No, yeah.
Okay. Brain. Not griefing.
No, it's alright. It's all good. Yeah. We're good. Close one. Close call.
Guys, he's the good guy. Look, guys, I released him.
I'm gonna fucking kill you all.
Let's wait. Hold on. I have the image.
You know the scene in movies where they release the evil dark being and they're like, yes, we will rule together, and then immediately steps on them.
Yeah. That's the one. Like, we will rule this planet together, and dies immediately. As
There we
the
go.
little underling
Fucking spoiler
henchman.
channel.
Yeah. And I think the favorite thing about Speed as well is that even if there's like a tragic backstory or like a perfectly reasonable thing about it, I like to think we're such morons that we won't care.
I'm trying to be on my good boy arc.
Hey, you're doing all right. We're doing
I thought
okay.
it was or Wari being fuck ass.
Mm-hmm.
So you were put on this path by your evil god. I had a god.
Whatever
once.
reasons he may have, he's trying to kill us. So that sucks to suck.
But another thing is like, I know War God exists. There is something called Raukat. Yeah, there's something called Raukatesh trying to kill us.
No,
but
I think that's.
I don't know what's coming out of here. If it's going to be Ransu as is.
I think it's what we've been shown.
What?
Follow me over to the river.
This thing.
Yeah, they're gonna evolve into that, but the assumption is that is Ransu, and they had like a curse put on their name or something that empowers them. Maybe saying their real name depowers.
Snapchat,
Yeah.
You're not following me to the river.
Yeah, I'm thinking, bud. Give me a second.
Did you make the fact that there was double imprisonment public?
Yeah, I would have told you that. I'll tell you that.
Do we have to do that? Do we have to do that twice?
Hopefully not. Who has Moonbeam?
I'd have to wish for that.
I'm trying to unshape change them. I'm not able to tell what if I'm not able to tell what if they're under any effects with the Arcana Void.
You can't. All you know is that they're on, like, it's just imprisonment. There's an imprisonment right here.
Yeah, it's prison. Okay. All right. Okay.
Doing anything that would cause
Okay.
you to basically see or interact with Rokatesh would cause the imprisonment to break.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Okay, put your feet in the water. Now relax. Okay?
Okay.
You were just kind of spacing out there for like 30 minutes. I think your brain might have overheated.
I got looked at by some blonde schmuck.
Look, man, it happens all the time. You watch as Sebastian takes his hand and like rubs it like he's rubbing hair back. It just happens when you look like this.
Ugh.
I'm also gonna pick up Satan from your shoulder and put it directly in the water.
A little swim.
Yeah, let's just hope there's no fish big enough here to eat it.
Fuck. Alien doesn't know what's going on. Alien just loves water.
Well, that's good. It's relaxing, I think.
Alien have to learn how to swim or they drown in the orphanage.
Ah, glad you know how to swim then.
Mm-hmm. What I do is that I jump into the water, close my eyes, and sooner or later I wake up on the shore.
Ah, that's not swimming.
Oh?
Yeah. That's not exactly drowning either. That's like a mid, like in between. I
Oh.
think you gotta like move your arms and leggies to like to swim. I think.
Alien's
I don't
friend.
know. I've never seen a body of water besides like an oasis.
Alien had a thing where, like, his friends would dip his head in the water and then I wake up on shore later.
Ah. Was it a fun game? Did you like it?
Mm-hmm. It's like,
Okay, then that's
it's
a
like
friend.
teleportation, but without the pain.
It didn't hurt either. Oh yeah, that's pretty friendly. If everyone was having fun.
Oh, it used to hurt, but after the 10th time, I just stopped coughing.
Ah, I see.
Johnny, weren't we told we sealed up Rockatesh the first time?
This time frame. Apparently, yeah, this is news to us of this prior imprisonment. And then we went back in time. He gets released when we're level 20 here. We imprison him here. And then, because of timeline shenanigans, it's technically the present and the past. that
Okay.
He gets sealed the second time.
So, between Solaris imprisonment and our imprisonment, if our imprisonment quote unquote exists, unless it's another time reverse situation, and then I'm gonna blow my head off and then we're in an infinite time loop.
Stuck in a loop.
Yeah. How long was this? 200 years, right?
2 months.
No, from our original fight, from our original
Oh,
imprisonment.
yeah, 200.
Okay. How long is that in Feywild terms, Void?
Lamau. So the Feywild time is really funny because it depends on the season of the Feywild, depends how long time traverses between the planes. So, from what you can know, you don't know a specific date, but I can say it could be between a fucking 1 million year time difference to like 500,000.
Okay.
Impression?
That's not that far apart.
All right, 100 years. So I definitely can't look at that.
Apparently, whoever got imprisoned in the first time around did it twice. Do we need to do that too? Asking to Orange.
No.
I wouldn't know. I only know that he was sealed away.
Okay, so this is news to us about this little prior imprisonment before we came along. Okay. I guess I was just wondering how, like, do we like need to figure out how to do imprisonment properly? Do we like need to defeat them, but like not have it be lethal? They just dropped unconscious, and then we get them in in that spell, or do we need to like do it mid fight or whatever? What's the good right like opportunity to like do that sort of spell?
I wouldn't personally know the details, but I do know that imprisonment tends to be more effective against those that you eventually weaken.
Okay. They not something lethal. They have to be really, really low, but just enough where it will work. Gotcha. All right, we'll wing it.
It's like this TV show I used to watch. Poker Man.
Ah.
I'm gonna. Mark, do we know the name of the battle we had?
The War of Dreams or something.
Because what I want to get is the context between first imprisonment and second imprisonment. I just kind of want to legend lore that.
Okay.
Or I could just legend lore Ransu.
Well, I mean, it hasn't happened yet, right? Ransack?
No, Ransu.
Oh, Ransu. I mean, it will probably have the same effect as like.
You could eat a golden apple.
I was gonna say, who wants to eat an apple and ask a question?
I'll do it.
Yummy.
Would you grief the question?
What?
Would you grief the question?
What question?
Okay. I feel like it would have bigger consequences because it's meta.
And he gets empowered when saying his name, so maybe true name is something entirely else too.
Worse.
Yeah, probably.
Fuck it. I'm just gonna legend lore Ransu.
Whoa, Ransu, ransacked. Whoa.
Fuck. Was Ransu the paladin, or was that? No. Solaris was the paladin. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna legend lore Ransu.
Oh.
Does upcasting it do anything like identify or no?
Nah.
Okay.
Okay.
Chat GPT, make up 5 intro facts about Ransu.
As an AI learning program, I cannot do that, for I don't know who the fuck Ransu is. How the fuck would I want this? Yeah, I need to recheck legend lore descriptions.
The lore might consist of important details, amusing revelations, or even secret lore that has never been widely known. The more information you know about the thing, the more precise and detailed information you receive is. That information is accurate, but might be pushed in figurative language or poetry. Don't do poetry.
Do some poetry.
Fuck, I hate fucking divination.
Oh my god. It's like haiku.
I'm just gonna wish that fucking divination no longer does cryptic riddles. It would get denied.
Okay, but don't you fuck with my divination, okay?
You don't do divination, Mr.
Yeah, I
Fucky Guy.
fucking do. You know what? You know what? Your next roll's a 4.
Watch this shit. You're about to flip your fucking marbles.
Nice try. I lost my marbles.
I've got one.
I think it was when we were in the sewers. Sprinkles, I can't hear you. You're very far away.
I've got a marble.
Sprinkles has a marble.
You want one?
Sebastian, I have a horrible revelation to tell you.
Sure.
I drop your bag of marbles in front of you.
I look up at Snapchat.
Don't stab me with the sword, please. Don't stab me.
No, you know that one fighting sound from Ed and Eddie?
I think so.
It's like yeah, there's that as I jump on Snapchat and it starts creating a cloud. Just the arms go in and out. For a second, Snapchat appears at the bottom and an arm pulls it back in.
Trying to crawl out before being dragged back into the dark. They're rough out there.
It just starts rolling around the field.
They're getting along.
Okay. Alright. I was typing out a bit of poetry.
Okay, you don't have to do poetry. You can just do it normally.
Nah, I love poetry.
IQ.
Well, in fact,
Glad you like.
my dad used to be a well-known poet. He wrote books and shit.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, he was on newspapers.
that's cool.
Ellie.
Yeah, he was on the telly, mate.
Get on to telly.
Rhymes with do.
Do
Dude.
merchant.
How about bells?
Ooh.
Oh hell. Not my bells, right?
Ow.
Not my bell.
Well.
Well,
My characters become relevant again.
no, it isn't bells. What do you mean? Solor's reserved for right now. The funny little answer.
I said my characters. I don't give a fuck about that, right?
Oh.
It's not about
Oh.
me. About Johnny. It's about me. Horns are still active.
Oh god, I have to write this entire fucking story in poetry. Oh fuck.
You just do it normally.
No.
And not be a schmuck. Alright, I guess I'll be here till I go to bed.
Okay. I think I got it fine. Alright. So here it is. So I'll do my cool voice models for it.
In cradle of roof,
Hello?
neath the old oak shade, a child was born as the dustlight swayed. No mother wept, no father knew. The wind named him Ransu, and the stars withdrew. For fate had carved with silver thread a voice for the world, not war nor dread. A speaker he'd be, so whispers sung, when oak trees' leaves turned and gods were young. But another hand with crown of thorn plucked Ransu on a fairy morn. Oberon, king of the emerald glade, took the boy from where he lay. He placed him not in forest deep, but in the hole where moonbeams sleep, to guard a girl with eyes of blue, the indigo queen who dances with dew. Together they grew to mirrored hearts, in secret shared and whispered arts. He bore her sword, she bore his name, in dreams, in duels, in myth and flame. But queens must weave and threads must lie. She drank of poison and chose to die. Her death, a play, a silent scream, a coup ignited from within the dream. She poisoned herself, the scrolls would write, to cast the court into an endless night. And Ransu wept, but did not bend. He vowed the tale would never end. And so the world now bend and break, for war he brings within each breath he takes. His armor sings with morning bells, his blade a hymn where silence dwells. No longer speaker, no longer man, he is the aspect, Ransu the wrathful, Ransu the ban. He'll paint the stars with godly blood and drown the heavens in mortal flood. To make them remember, to make them weep, to wake the king from a poisoned sleep. Until her name is carved in flame, the world shall burn in Indigo's name. Hey, Bob. I'll put the full thing in notes.
Grok, Grok,
You're
can you
still in
decipher
voice
this,
month.
please?
Grok. I put the in notes.
Thank you.
It's really love you bringing up AIs, Rogi.
It's just a joke.
Yeah, Grok's an orc. Just a little guy. What's this? Yes. There you go, Roogie.
Yeah, I'm reading it. Is speaker and recorder different?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
A recorder is someone who is born as a recorder to basically watch events unfold. A speaker of the world is what a wari is.
Oh.
So she speaks the will of the world.
And I'm assuming they're not very common.
Well, no, there can only be one.
Well, it used to be the world in this time.
Well, specifically,
Something else.
how it works is like Muko, for example. They are people who end up taking on the mantle of the Speaker of the World, thus becoming Owari, as Owari's will overwrites them.
Ah.
And once a new speaker is done, all that's left is a remnant of that person, aka who you met on the camp beach. So as the poem sort of reveals, Ransu was meant to be a speaker of the world, one of the chosen ones like Muko, but Oberon stopped that. He kidnapped them.
And so Indigo poisoned herself because a war was about to happen. Oberon was about to die, and war was gonna brew and
I think it was that she poisoned herself in order to set off the war to kill
Set it off?
Oberon.
Yes.
Oh, I need an excuse. Okay.
Yeah. So Ransu basically was like, yeah, I did this for Oberon, so they blamed Oberon
Gotcha.
therefore started the actual thing.
And then he became an aspect of war in order to help empower it and do what the one he loved's last will. But then the conversation with that was what Solaris was like, hey, that's fine, that's cool, that's dandy, I know the truth, you can join me, we can help. But then he dropped a different bombshell involving the I don't care about any of it. I'm replanting the one I loved. She died, but she'll come back as someone else, someone completely different. And so now I'm gonna get revenge on everything and everyone, because I'm now a paladin of the world.
That's right. I was paying attention the whole time.
Why did a paladin of the world kill the speaker of the world?
Maybe I don't know. A warrior's been through phases.
Being emo bipolar bitch. I'm gonna eat this apple and ask that question.
Oh, are you asking?
No, get that away from me.
Yummy, yummy.
I met a warrior once.
Yeah.
I was in a rubber room with Wari. Wari drives me crazy.
I pick up Satan out of the water and throw it at Snapchat.
Satan's dead. I get drowned.
Holy shit, now it's an improvised weapon.
I use my scofflaw feet to make it explode.
Wrong character.
I use my sword scofflaw feet to make it explode.
That's how you do it.
It still doesn't... It's missing parts of how he became Raki, like I guess become just an aspect of war turns you into that?
Oh yeah, becoming the aspect of war probably has negative effects on you. I doubt it. I doubt it's like putting on a uniform.
Mm-mm.
Let's ask the
There's
gun.
different-
Let me ask my war gun.
Because I imagine being a god of war and an aspect of war vastly different.
Actually, yeah. What
Uh,
has my gun been any different?
It is not.
Okay.
Also,
Cleric exists
yes.
right now too, right?
So the difference between an aspect and a god is that an aspect, much like, for example, Jorm's character had become, they basically become that part of the world. So he became the actual form of war. He is war itself. While a god is someone who basically takes on the aspect and sort of weaves it into their own sort of thing.
Gotcha. Okay,
So is aspect higher
final
or
boss
lower than
is
god?
the equivalent of Archibald.
Power scaling like a middle schooler.
If you're doing like power scaling, an aspect is basically like an egg, while the actual like god can turn that egg into an egg sandwich.
Okay.
And then they have a
unrefined.
special thing where they're what's the word? Wait, killing them will just bring them back, so they have to be imprisoned.
Yes, because I can actually copy and paste the direct text from it. 1 second.
Yeah, but they're bound to us.
Here you go.
Like they live in us.
It's this specific word in. That
Which chat? Oh, in game.
in the game.
Ah, yeah, that's the one. In the
On its death, it
multiverse,
reforms.
they come back in Ferra.
I think you guys are overthinking it. We just have to beat this guy up, right?
Yeah, I know. I'm just.
Yeah, like mechanically, yeah. Let's just go get into initiative because that's the fun of this game.
Oh,
I like lore. I like putting pieces together.
Yeah, I liked hearing
and
that story. It was cool.
The first time this campaign, I get to do it.
Yeah, it was neat. Question as well. They've got a helmet on, right? Where would their eyeball need to be to poke it out? Because that's our condition number 2 to survive.
Or about the horn.
The horn? Is that their eyeball? Is that one of their eyes?
they have eyes on like their head. Yes.
Okay. I wasn't sure if he was wearing a helmet or not.
It's what's the word? It's Cyclops, so it has one eye.
Cyclops. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, they only have the one eye.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I've only got one shot, one eyeball to get.
What do you need the eye for? What?
That's the only way of surviving. That was the deal. Collector gets an eyeball from War God, and in return, we're allowed to survive speed and the weakening. Collector can handle it. They just need a condition.
Oh, we're giving. Okay, that's neat.
Yeah, that's our cure.
That's our only cure.
Yeah, we don't know. Well, there was like one clue we got from the hag skull, but we didn't figure it out. So we're just.
Where was that one again?
Somewhere in notes. I've pinned it in notes of the skull prophecies. Just the second one, but it was Collector's got it under control. I just need to stab the eye, get the eye, give it to her. Just like, yeah, no worries. Here you go. Bada bing, bada boom. You'll survive.
Only one. The
If it's all right as well, in the background, I'd like to clear the area or have help clearing the area because my plan is going to be reverse gravity when he's summoned. So as long as there's nothing like I would like to clear it out so it's like a flat ground. So when they arrive, there's what's the word? Nothing really to fix objects to grab onto in their near vicinity, if that's okay.
Yeah.
Just like a little construction crew to clear out the area.
Just hair construction noises.
Isn't Ransu the vessel? To hold the
Maybe.
flame, the aspect, and not be burned, you must reshape the vessel. He is the vessel at the moment. Or seek the craft that binds and the will that bends. He wants to eat an apple.
Apple, you on me?
Sebastian, would you like to eat another apple?
What kind of apple?
The golden kind?
Why?
So we can figure out how to get Kira without... I don't like giving powerful people powerful things.
No. Give him the eyeball. They're my friend. Don't worry. I got it.
I need you to eat this apple. I'm not trusting that. Whatever they put their trust in.
They're my friend, and they're gonna help us all.
Going
I feel
behind
like-
my
Oh,
back
good.
in the spring.
Problem solved.
I feel
Bubble.
like trying to constantly pussyfoot around, the people who have offered to help us has not gone well for us in the past.
I don't know this person.
Just think of him like Otlam. It's Sprinkle's second Otlam.
Holland was my father.
Oh,
I thought your father was a joke god.
Well, they're like kind
It's
of
like
my
there's like
father,
a
but he was like
shapeshifter
more
as
of
well,
a
so
father.
they could look like Utlam if it like helps you think of them better.
Please
They
eat
look
the
how you want them to look. They look like your loved ones, I think. You look like me for one weird reason. I don't know why. I have a lot of friends.
You're not helping.
Here, let me help. And I walk over and I pick Snapchat up.
There's no.
I'm helping.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. And I throw him across the river.
Yeah, okay, you're not helping. Anyways. Didn't I learn how to extract information from Satan?
Fucker.
I think I paid Karsus to figure out how to get the information out from him, but I forget.
Fucker. He told you to join the religion and you said no.
Oh, that's right. Never mind. Carry on. What the is it? The prophecy also specifically says, nor the poison consume, which is now more relevant than ever.
Yum 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 yum. I think I also wrote I asked this where it is. Oh, if you click the pin and scroll down a little bit, Cassus helped with the interpretation as well.
Okay.
You need to harmonize the conflict within your body. It could be through a magic item, an alchemical process, where it's not at odds with each other, both sides of the same coin. If you have a way to melt the coin into a single alchemical process of gold, congrats. You made a product. Instead of removing one or the other, seeing as removing one of the two by themselves will kill us, either way from the weakening or being banished into the world dungeon, they must be integrated into a new form. I apologize ahead of time. My character will be putting full trust in the collector. So if
That's fine.
that
No, you
backup
do your own
plan-
thing.
Yeah. That's all right.
That's your career. I'm trying to find my own.
Yeah. As a little backup plan, that's a good idea as a plan B, just in case. Like, I can't get the eye.
And I trust Sprinkles. Snapchat, I'm on the fence about.
Arian doesn't know what's going on.
A big guy is gonna appear and they get empowered when war happens. So think of it like a fun game, but hit him with Longus. I think. Is there a way to protect Longus from being stolen?
Oh, don't worry about that.
Huh? You're good?
Yeah. No one can steal that shit. I'm not worried about that.
Nice. Okay, cool.
Yes.
I guess you could also, if there's any, you obviously can't share things from the library, but if you're enjoying it or whatever, you could pop over and write down a message like, yeah, it's fun. The books here are nice, and then you arrive back, and even though you forgot what you remembered, you have little messages from yourself when you pop out here.
I can't wait until we lose this fight and we have to have Hellion go into the records and just Commodore Guff our asses.
Speed Commodore. Yeah, speed dies. we
No,
all come back with
Commodore
5 cover.
Guff. For reference, Commodore Guff is a character from Magic the Gathering stories. In the final battle of the major plotline from the original Magic the Gathering, actual story, they lose the fucking fight, and this guy just goes into his magic library and rewrites the story to that they win the fight.
Nice.
Well, you see, out of character knowledge for Hallion, so it is a situation where, because you've resummoned Hallion, it is like a big giant bonus because you've rescued him for your fight in Raukatesh thing. His sword doesn't count as a weapon. It's a butter knife.
Oh, that's cute.
Specifically, it's a knife. It's a butter knife that was wielded by a titan. So they used to eat.
With a
I don't eat those dangerous butter.
Bovine titan cream.
It's why it weighs so fucking much, because only a titan can wield it.
Titan cheese.
Damn, think of the cow that came from.
I picked this one because it smelled delicious.
Yeah, it has a little tasty smell to it.
Okay, well, I did my prep way back when. So I'm done.
Did you want to do anything, Joey? Ahead of time?
I don't think so. I cast a bunch of negative energy rays and a lot of stuff.
Yes. This area.
If that's okay.
And tied a ballista to Ra.
I think I'd probably just do, as a little heads up ahead of time, I might do I don't know, a wish contingency for what would be better? Dimension door or teleport and getting an associated you know what? I get from both ends an associated object just in case teleport's needed to go from one side of the map to the other, but I'll also do sorry?
Just know dimension door and contingency don't work together, sadly.
They don't?
They do not. It's what I wanted to do it on Lucius. It's because contingency can only target yourself, meaning the dimension door would only fucking.
Oh right, because dimension door is a multi-target. Oh,
yes.
Because it chooses one other person. It's man.
Not because that. It's because the range of the spell. So technically, you would be targeting yourself to teleport to.
Oh wait, choose a spell of level 5 or lower that you can cast that has a casting time of an action and that can target you.
Oh wait, did they change them?
At least in 24, that's the wording.
Yeah, hang on, because I only know 2014 one or 2014 one.
That's alright.
Per spell casting, so triggers his. Yep, when you cast 2 spells, for example.
And I'll look at yeah. And that can target you.
Oh, no, yeah, the wording's changed. You can do that, yes.
Whoopee! Hooray! Just as a little way to, if we need to go back and forth across the map, that's just something to set up, just in case. We got bonus speed, but teleporting might be nice. But the main thing is, with all that set up, all that, what's the word? All the areas cleared out, construction crew, modal planes protected. We know where Rack's gonna appear. We got everything set up. Sprinkles of smiles at the handiwork, but we turn back over to Orange and the conversation about her dying comes back in her head, and her look kind of wavers a bit, and she just kind of says, I don't know really how to explain this properly, but I want to I want to keep the Orange Court as safe as it possibly can be because you've done a whole lot of things to help us all out of just sheer like kindness. There was like no obligation, and you did it all anyway to like help us all out. And I want to return the favor, but I can't talk about the future. It's been 200 years, I guess. I'll try and keep it as my mouth shut about everything, but as a backup plan, if it's okay with you, I have an idea that might help make sure your presence and your help and your that part of you continues to persist. No matter what happens. If it's okay, I have an idea.
Well, if you have something, I wouldn't be against it.
I have a little gift from the god of friendship that can create a perfect replica. Identical in every way. Your personality, your will, your hopes and dreams, I think. It'll just a way to keep another version of yourself that I can tag along with me, and you can make sure that way you can continue your duties while over here, and as time passes, you do the best you can, and then they can come with us into the future. Into the Orange Court if need be.
As long as this isn't anything dangerous.
I'm sorry. It was a gift from the god of friendship. I think it could be okay. If it is, I can help fix it. I've got a couple of magic things just in case. That can help. I got a little doohickey too that can help them travel in my pocket if need be. And she like waves around the iron flask as well, just in case. Yeah, I don't know if I need it needs to, what's the word? It's a little potion thingy, so either like a drink or like a little splash, I guess. I'm not sure if I, whether he is refined as an apparition of yourself, or if I need to be teleported back to your throne room or whatnot.
I am fine if you would like to make a copy and bring me into the future, if that's your desire.
That would be, yeah, thank you. It's a just in case. I'm sure you got this. You've got it all under control. But I think it's just a way that your memory can live on. 200 years later. Yeah. And whatever way Sprinkles will innocently try to perform through whatever way Amber Cream prefers, whether it's like a little pour or splash or drink, she would offer the Velk's vial wholeheartedly and earnestly.
Boggers! She will take it as a basically you see that she sort of conjures her hand as a cup, a wine cup sort of appears to pour it within.
Yeah, I think it should be alright. This is a gift from one of my god of friends.
As she will drink it. Yummy! City of Mist liquid.
Here we go.
Poison all along.
Alright. Alright, there it is. I had to go to like City of Mist section notes.
Good.
Alright. You see as upon basically her just drinking on the green liquid, she sort of just goes, That's it. tastes awful.
Oh, kind of, yeah. I had the same thing too. It tastes a little strange, but then it like goes into like a Spritey flavor. I think as an aftertaste. I think.
Yeah. Yes, I suppose it's as you suddenly see like she will basically somewhat just lean over for a second as she goes and spits out what seems to be green ichor onto the ground.
Good. Sprinkles like
oh dear. I backflip over
oh, that's not orange.
and hand them a cup of stew.
Oh, there we go. Oh, good.
As
there we
What the
go.
fuck is that?
sort of from the green glowing liquid, you see as it begins to form upwards as a second orange queen appears. However, at the moment, though, they have a somewhat of a blank expression, as they seem to have no will at all.
Yeah. Hold on just a second. I might have something for this. I could probably like do they count as like a construct or whatever, or like a fae or whatever? I could do
They're an
nice
identical
doors
replica.
identical. I could do what's the word? Nice doors humanoid, and then one of the steeds in my little magic jar bracelet could become the will, if that's all right.
Oh. Alright. As you basically just overtake the will, as suddenly the replica just goes, nay.
There we go. Oh, good. It might take some getting used to since they were just born, but hey, there we go. It's all.
We really just can't be
good to
normal
go.
for like 8 hours, can we?
Hold on, I got a little safety spot as well if they need as well. But I can keep them fine and dandy if we need. There we go. And I'll I could do like rope trick, or when we enter the demi-plane, or I cast demi-plane or whatever, to like out with Oblex, in with orange clone into the iron flask whenever is the best.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I will look.
There we go. Oh, good. There we go. Just to bring into the present. It'll take a little bit, but I'm sure they'll go into a fine, fine version of yourself. Everything all good on your end? Besides
Yes.
the taste?
They're like sipping on Sebastian's soup.
Nice. Yippee!
Yes, I feel fine.
There we go. Thank you very much. That was all. I think everything's all ship shape and ready now for whenever the demi-planes land, I guess. Unless there's any other final things you guys need, or any words of encouragement.
You're asking Orange Queen or what are you?
The group in general. Orange and the gang, if there's any final tidbits here and there.
Personally,
With lucking into the demi-plane.
Personally, I have everything prepared. I, of course, will probably be heading back to go talk to the other council members. The two that's been in Snapchat's mansion hasn't come out since last night.
Ah, maybe they had a long sleep. It's a big day ahead of them.
Yes, I
lean over the Orange Queen. Don't tell them. They don't get it.
all right. Never do I.
SpongeBob blink sound effect.
I'm assuming I can't reach their back, so I just like pat the toe of their foot. Don't worry, someone will tell you someday. And start walking away knowingly. Everything's going.
Oh, head on out then.
Hey,
Bl-
look. Ah. Sprinkles remembers something as like Orange heads on out, brings out her the clone again, is like, oh, maybe I can evolve from you for a quick little bit. Hold on, just 1 second, and does a little,
Bleh.
just a little stinger, just a
Bleh.
little stinger to maybe get an evolution. There we go, thank you.
Wow.
Bleh, bleh. An evolution option.
Her evolution. Let's see. Regal
Since there's
Baron.
simulacrum, you don't get anything.
I know it's simulacrum.
Something else.
They're a Cidium Mist clone.
I don't know what that means.
You get
don't
you
either.
get Regal Baron. Basically. Oh wait.
Yeah.
Oh
I'm
wait.
gonna have a couple of options when level 20 hits, and that's my last evolution. So I'm just figure out things like Malix and like
Actually, not
the
Regal.
You
Amber
want to get
Quartz
an
and
evolution
stuff.
for me?
Hmm.
Oh, I got yeah, I took your Divine Nest one where you're
Do you want
when
to try
were-
another one?
another one. If you're okay with it, it's open the options. Because
I'm
you were
donating
a
my body
God's
for
Blood
science.
God's Blood animatronic.
Okay, you get the option known as Sudden Fraying.
Sudden fraying.
Yes, this is what she has as a passive.
Hmm.
People.
Oop.
I put it in chat,
Yeah.
What's on
which
what's
is
unravel?
Unravel. What's
Oh,
this?
The spell that
Huh.
dispels.
Whoa.
Yeah, over here just doing normal.
That's cool. That's cool. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I don't suppose asking for the true name from the clone would do anything. I'm like, oh, what's your name, by the way? But because it's my steed, it's just
Your horse.
It'll just respond nay.
Nay.
Yeah, give me horse. Nay.
Hey.
Yeah, that's all right. And it says,
Hey, Hallian, come on, buddy, get out of the water. It's time to go home.
I'm
Okay.
giving Johnny another evolution for me.
oh yeah. There we go. Just a just a little jumping jack, or what? Something you would do normally. What? What do you want to do?
You can insult someone.
You want me to do something?
Oh, I mean, like it's gonna. I have to. In order to evolve, I need to be really, really convincing. And the last time I did that, I was just asked Pepper to jump, and that's where I got that one from.
Rogie. something
Whatever
something
you-
you always do, try and contact the god of magic.
Yeah, you know what? I'll do a faith check to the god of magic.
Okay.
All right, command faith.
All right.
I fail. What faith check do I make?
Make me a flat d20.
I believe in them.
Yeah.
Hi, Polga.
God damn it! 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 God damn it!
What's your prayer?
Wow, was that a D20?
Yeah.
Want that
Don't
to
do
be
that
a
to me.
4 there, bud?
Don't do that to me. Don't grieve me.
You know what? Fine, just this once.
What's your prayer?
I don't know. I was commanded to faith.
the plan of command was to do whatever you
Hey,
wanted to do.
Balga. Hey, Balga. I'm about to fight the aspect of war, big dog. Be pretty neat if, you know, I can move on other people's time stop. Big ups on that. I don't know. I don't know, man.
I can help you out. You can help me out. What do you say? One last ride.
I scratch your back. I don't shatter time and reality. What you think?
I got you, bro.
Amen.
Why does this god of magic sound like that?
You
This was 200 years ago. He went through his rad phase.
you suddenly see as a holy light will appear above you, Snaptrap, as you basically see as something slowly like comes down from the holy light. 1 second.
Don't be the +3 jackhammer. Please don't be the +3 jackhammer.
As basically as you just you hear this, as you hear
The default sound effect.
as before you a scroll will appear.
Ooh. Identify.
Temple of the Gods.
Wait.
Oh,
It'd
that's
be Temple of the
cool.
Gods and Fire and Firestorm.
Yes.
One last
Wait a
ride.
minute. That gives me an idea. Sebastian's gonna go over the corner and make a faith check to his god.
Which one?
You guys.
Me.
Whoa. Alright. Roll me a flat d20. You give yourself a nice pat on the back. Feel empowered.
Don't worry, guys. I brought in reinforcements.
You got this. See, there's nothing to worry about. Team.
Well, time to go to bed.
Oh,
Alright.
did you want to offer an evolution yourself, Sebastian, or do you want to rather be the genuine article?
What? Well, you still gotta wait for mine.
Oh yeah, right.
Ooh.
Yeah, because I took Snapchat's one when he was a God's Blood animatronic, which was I could make a funny little celestial bee. I like that, but I'm unsure if
Now I'm very
being an Oakwood variant amalgamation of things has changed any of those options.
It was before I even got the Oakwood blood.
Yeah, exactly.
For variant human, it's simple. You get a feat if you choose this one.
Ah, an extra feat. That's cool. That's good potential.
Cartomancer.
I already have that one. I took that one
Oh,
for a surprise tool that will help us later. Because she looked up to you. She's like,
Skill expert athletics.
I'll think about that. Looking at the other evolution options of like, but if nothing else, I'll take inspiring leader. But I'll look at I'll ask you off stream about once we level up about all the other things as well. See which one might tickle fancy. But Sebastian, did you wanna do the same thing, or are you all good? Have everyone as a little part of them as the part of me.
No, I think I'm good. You can, if you want, go find my old body. It's probably got something better.
Ah, okay, an adventure, if that's okay. Yeah. I'll keep an eye out. Sounds like we're all good.
I don't like the way this one's looking at me.
It's a winning grin.
Will next session be capital F finale finally?
I think so. We're going in the demiplane now, right?
Yes.
I will say that yes, you can wait around here for the fight to come tomorrow. So, aka the demiplane.
Oh, we're waiting. I thought we were going to appear in a demi. Oh, that's the next day. Gotcha. We've got an entire day.
You sit in a demiplane. At the moment, it's a nighttime, so if you sleep now and wake up, it'll be the morning in the demiplane where, like, here, and you guys can wait until the thingy starts.
Fair enough. Okay, so we can just
It's
literally go back to
like
the
you're
bed.
showing up, like showing up to a wedding early. You're standing around, like, setting up. Okay, here's where he's gonna enter. And it's like walk up to the person and like, hey, are you in charge here?
But yes, if you're doing the demi-plane technique right here, where you'll be appearing straight here, then yes, it will be the final session probably, or second to final. Fight doesn't go on for 2 sessions.
It's alright if it's like 2, maybe. It depends if Leo and Payne can make it too, because they've got limited moments.
Also, don't forget, I casted those 3 spells. 4.
Oh. Well, as just choose where you want the demi-plane to be. You could be right next to him, or you could be on the other side.
We did want to do like a little entrance.
Do it 100 feet in the air on the opposite side, because we're coming in on Raw.
I want to be aura farming.
How fast is Raw?
Well, let's see what adult red dragon.
Raw has 80 feet fly speed.
And he's not doing anything else, so make that a 160.
Yeah, because
How far would 160 from far end to here get us?
let me just take out my measuring tool.
Okay.
Let's see.
Hey, where's
so
this ballista?
I won't have it's there. I've put the feature on. Okay, so that is actually right where Rogatesh would be summoned. From where Rhea is right now.
Perfect.
I want to be Piccolo aura farming.
Yeah. Little capes in the wind.
I don't see the ability.
I was about to put it back on because I realized I deleted the token. Here you go.
I can't believe this.
Yeah. There you go. He has the ballista ability. It still takes 3 actions to load, unless Rogi does the automatic thing.
Nice. Oh, so that's a 14.
Yeah, you're not getting the automatic.
And to heads up for the final fight as well, would it just be easier to not have too many summons on the field as well? Just keep it simple.
You can summon as many things as you want, but it's also up to the party.
That's alright, yeah. They would mostly just help in the back.
I'm not gonna deny you your build.
That's okay. It's alright. I'm just saying it because they might be better off helping on the models fighting side of things. That could
I decided against having a snaptrap simulacrum.
After our entrance, Raw is just heading straight back for the mortal thing. He is just here to, as Rogi said,
yeah, exactly. Just keeping them. If I keep any of our friends over here, they'll bite off more they could chew and perish probably.
You see, Rogatesh only has like 200 hit points. You're gonna kill him in 1 round.
One shot? The fuck you mean 1 round?
Yeah.
Well, that's the problem. We gotta finagle it so we don't like instantly kill him too.
Yeah, like I've made my build so I don't have to instantly. I could take Rogatesh into Godfield and
What's the word?
which I'm assuming I can't do first turn. It's essentially I'm assuming it's gonna be like a clash thing.
Huh?
Oh boy.
The Godfield thing, Void.
Oh no, you could just do
I imagine
that.
that's like a round 2, round 3 thing.
Nah, you see, Johnny installed Mastodor. We gotta like practice.
Oh, Master Duel, yeah. Yeah, I haven't changed up the
Yo-Jama. Well, Void, you also have a week to give me my level 20 ability.
Yes. Congratulations.
Oh boy, leveling up to 20 is gonna be a big thing because of it.
Level 20 Paladin is funny. I'm the only person who knows.
What subclass did you take?
I get no other ability except I can explode once.
I have to add an entire new class to my character sheet.
Void, do you want to tell him?
Yes, so I can 1 second, as I will reveal to Joey the secret. So Well,
We're still on stream.
yes, I know. Let me just mute stream for a second. Alright, there we go.
Big secret.
Funny little
Big
feature is
secret,
that you
guys.
lose Divine Smite. Round of applause, everyone.
Oh. I had the BRB thing on stream, so it's not even recorded.
Ah, nice.
I know your
Whoa.
secrets.
So yes. Bo. So I will also be ending session here then, as
Yeah.
it's
I think we prepped everything we could.
the battle. Yes.
The battle.
And I gotta fucking redo Rakutash's sheet and shit, so it's all up to date for you guys.
Yeah, good luck.
Please make him difficult. I don't want this to end in 2 turns.
He was a fight. He was designed to fight level 20s. That was the before even speed
I don't-
started.
I don't want another dead man situation where I build for as many death wards as I can and I get no death wards.
What do you mean? You proc like 2 during your final fight.
I was.
Alright, guys,
I was-
the fight starts. He has an aura of anti-magic 30 feet around himself. You cannot be magical in any way.
Don't worry, cantrips work.
Boy, I was told in our. What was it, 9 times or 13 times output? Yeah, your death wards don't matter. But
Yeah.
that was also because it was 10, almost double digit output.
That was because I natural 20 like fucking 10 times in a row.
I know.
Surely that won't happen again.
Yeah.
Not in Godfield.
Like-
You can't nat 20 in Godfield.
Yeah, like watch this. Fuck.
Oh,
Damn.
yeah,
Watch
but
this.
that's this session.
Yeah.
If I
Damn.
fuck you, fuck you, bitch.
Oh. Love my 19.
Fuck.
Now watch this. Yeah. There you
I
go.
hate you. I'm not clashing
Yeah,
the final boss again. I'm not clashing
It's
the final boss
exponential.
again.
No, you figured it out. It's exponential. You wait
Yeah,
until
yeah.
the right moment.
Whenever I roll 20, it's a natural 1. Look. Oh. Oh, wait.
Yeah,
Whenever
it goes
it...
down, but gradually.
No. Let me lie. Let me lie. I've deleted my roll. Fuck.
See, it goes down and then it goes up.
God fucking damn it. I'm not doing this. I'm not playing this game again with you, Floyd.
As we long rest, do we need to worry about the Feywild mutations as well? Will that be next session?
You're in a demi plane.
Say
You're
no.
fine.
Gotcha. Go.
Alright, BRB is in stream. I hope you enjoyed today's session. I'll be ending here. And of course,